Welcome to another edition of Joe's Politics 101. Today is September 17th, 2013, a day after the vote in the House and the vote in the Senate. I want to talk about that. First, let me welcome you to another edition of Joe's Politics 101. And today, my subject is going to be involving my representatives, one of my representatives. The other one that's in the House go by the name of Stephen Scalise. I don't think I should even waste my time today or my breath or my voice to really discuss anything about him, because he's just whatever. But I want to talk about my Louisiana senator, which we have two senators in that for my district. The one I want to talk about is my man, the crook, the criminal. You know, like the Baltos or the what's the name houses, Mr. David Vitter. They had 18 people in the Senate that voted against the bill that was sent to the House of Representatives last night. And my senator, my representative, you know, that bill that was sent to the House of Representatives to be voted on from the Senate was the bill to reopen the United States government. You know, to end the misery, to stop our nation from going into default on our national debt, to pay our bills. And my state representative, Louisiana State Senator David Vitter, voted against it. Now, in a lot of ways, I was kind of shocked that he voted to keep the government closed, because Louisiana is one of those states that receive way more money from the federal government than it gives back to the federal government. David Vitter I don't really know what to say about David Vitter. But what I can plainly say, and I really truly believe this, that he don't represent anyone in my community or the surrounding community of me. Whatever whatever he's representing is not, in my opinion, not a majority of St. Tammany Parish. It might be a sliver of St. Tammany Parish. So he's not representing the community that I live in, and 9 times out of 10 he's not representing a lot of the communities surrounding me. You know, I know and I understand that the parish I live in have a lot of problems when it comes to race. I know that. That's no secret. No, it's obvious on a day-to-day basis. But what's puzzling about it is, for every rich person in my parish, there are 30 or 40 or 100 poor people. You know, the majority of the people that I know, and you know, they talk about food stamps and they talk about this and they talk about all of this deficit and what's causing the deficit. You know, I know a lot of young women and men, young men, who work 2 jobs every day. Every day. To pay their bills, to put food on their tables. And we have someone who's supposed to be representing us. You know, I have a friend, well, I have a few friends that work for the government. And during this 16 days, they were off. They wasn't working. You know, they may get their paychecks, but the stress and the doubt associated with all of this undue, unnecessary crap is not worth it. When we have people like David Vitter, who's supposed to be representing the area, his district, voting against something that his state needs, need the government open. There's a lot of people in Louisiana who work for the federal government. Most of the police departments and sheriff's departments in the state and all of that, they get money from the federal government to operate, to buy equipment, and to, you know, do a lot of things. We have a lot of medical stuff going on here that depends on some of the grants that they get from the federal government. And this despicable man that we pay $174,000 a year votes against putting those who were furloughed back to work. You know, Louisiana is a red state. It is a red state. When I say red state, you know, it's controlled by Republicans, and 9 times out of 10, if a Democrat win on a Democrat basis, a lot of them, they switch over to the Republican Party for whatever reason. I think it's more money than it is anything, or more traitor. You know, you straddle the fence and eventually you got to drop off on one side or the other. I don't care who comes through. We need to get rid of David, the hooker man, Vitter, and find us a new state senator. I don't give a damn if it's a Republican, Independent, Democrat, or a nobody. He could be another stupid ass Tea Party person. I don't care. It's time for people like David Vitter, you know, who's supposed to be an intelligent individual, to be gone. To be gone somewhere. You know, if he voted against this, opening the government up, because he's worried about somebody primarying his ass, trying to protect his job, because they do have Tea Party people in the district that he's on, he don't need the job. If you can't do the right thing, you know, where were you at when you first went got in the Senate? Were you a Tea Party member then? And you didn't tell anybody? You lied to us? You didn't let us know? But now you're following in the steps of the Tea Party and not representing the people in your district? We need another senator. We need a senator that represents all of the people in his district. Not just the Tea Party, not just the radicals. We need someone who represents everybody. Everybody. Not just these little people with these ideas that government is too much, or they won't let us do this and they won't let us do that. If they let you do everything, you'll kill everybody. You'll drill all too many damn holes. You'll put waste anywhere in the woods. You'll destroy the environment. You know, get real. Be honest. You know, people with septic businesses, they'll run their ass into any woods, anywhere in water, wherever, and dump all of the sewage that they done collected into that area. Because they don't have to pay for it if they do it that way. And David Vitter gonna vote against the old government. Keep it shut down. We need a new senator, people. We need a new senator. And if anyone run against David Vitter, anyone, I don't care if it's a Democrat, I don't care if it's a hooker. Vote for the hooker. Don't vote for David Vitter. Do not vote for David Vitter. He don't represent you like he should be. He don't represent me like he should be. Anytime you vote to let the government default on the bills that it owes, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with why you doing it. But you ain't going to tell us why. You're going to give us some more whitewash crap about, oh, well, I believe that the deficit is too high and we need to get controlled spending in the but you're going to lose all of this money, all these 17 days, and all of them votes that you did to get Obamacare out, which costs money in man hours, staff, people that's in Congress, and all of that, and cry about the deficit, billions of dollars over this default, this bull crap that Ted Cruz created, and the Republican Party just fell in line. Oh, we're gonna make him. We're gonna just make that man. We're gonna make that president roll back that health care reform bill. Ain't no way he can't do that. He ain't gonna let the government shut down. Well, that guy let y'all know that he meant what he said when he said he was not negotiating about the deficit or about the debt ceiling. He meant it, and he kept his word. You lied to your constituents, you get to Washington, and you do what you want to do. We need another senator. David Vitter needs to go home. Find a job in the private sector, because he's not doing the job we have elected him to do. Now, I didn't vote for him. I would never vote for that. I would never vote for him. God bless you. Thank you for watching my video. Have a good day. Ciao.